Well, I'm live. Or is it just live again? It's been a while. I haven't been exercising and running down to see Abe. So and that's where I talk to you guys a lot. Uh, but actually, last Sunday, I guess it was last Sunday, I twisted something in my knee. It wasn't bad. Hi, Erica. Thanks for joining on. And I twisted something. I don't know what. It didn't feel like anything, and it didn't hurt at all, and whatever. And then, boy, within a day, I just couldn't walk on. My knee was crumbling. I couldn't stand, walk. I couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't get. I called the doctor. And it was a sprain. I guess when you're an old guy, it takes forever for things to heal. So I've been laid up for a week. I've been able to work in bed, so I did some videos, but not the free stuff. So now I'm not walking yet. It's probably. Actually, the doctor said it may take a couple months. I don't know. I'm on the porch of my apartment downtown Washington D.C. I don't know if you can see. That's the view from here. And my wife had this apartment ever since I knew her, which was, gosh, 40 years ago or so. And we kept it, and then we moved out of the house and came down here, but we got another small one-bedroom, so we live in two one-bedrooms here. That's how to keep a marriage, you know. You have two separate apartments on separate floors. And really, the best part of it, we're pretty tight. So I thought I needed it just for my closet, because a one-bedroom apartment closet, that's gonna do it for me. Wendy, doesn't matter. But what's great about it is when somebody comes and visit, in a small apartment, even if you have a 2-3 bedroom apartment, you're still running each other if friends are staying over. But I could give them keys to another apartment. I'll see you at dinner. Enjoy yourself. Yeah. And that's what I think. Boy, it's the best idea we had, because I was dragging my feet even coming downtown. But it's great. We love it downtown. And it's easy to get a parking space too now because of COVID after that, probably. But we don't use it. Walk everywhere. Well, not now until this thing heals again or whatever that happens. But the title, I want to talk about what it's going to take. Things are getting tight. Everybody was waiting for the new stimulus package, and it didn't happen. And there's still so much out there. I get Google alerts every day. I see dozens and dozens and dozens of new COVID programs all the time. And these are, they're not national, they're local. This is what happened, all the local people. I just did a video, if you see on YouTube, the one before you're watching this one, show you about a new COVID grant in Utah, giving like $2,000 a month, every month, until the end of the year, for people making up to $68,000. Wow, $68,000. Sure, it's income determined, but $68,000. It's the median income. That's like the average income there in Utah, and that's what the program's for. So it's out there, but it's local. You pray for my speedy recovery. Thank you, Amy. I do too. I'm not good sitting down, but it's fine. I expect anything. As you get my age, man, you're just lucky to be breathing. And I'm just grateful for that. And I'm able to do, even with this knee, I'm able to do everything I want. I love people. I work, and that's about all I really do. I'm not a professional baseball player, so I don't have to worry about that. And stuff's going to happen. The older you get, the more stuff's going to happen. And it's not going to get easier. It's not like when you're a kid, you get a cut or a broken this, it heals, and you get better. No, things don't get better after a certain age. You got to learn to live with it. Actually, I saw a great documentary yesterday. First time I've seen in a long time. It's from the doctor, God, mind's going, who the man who mistaked his hat for his wife or whatever that is. It's just a sweet film, and it's really, as somebody said who were making the film, it's a master class in dying. He just died like last year, and this film was when he heard about dying and covered him up to there, and that was really good. But enough of that. The rest of us are living. We got to get through this shit, right? And that's not going to get better, right? It's not going to get easier. It seems to get more screwed up before anything else happens. So what you really have to do, God, is not believe me or anybody else that tells you it's easy. All you have to do is this. That's a crock of you know what. It takes effort. And the only people I've been taking 6 months. Yeah, that's what the doctor's saying. It could take months and months. I still walked on it. Yeah. Well, the heel. I mean, you said your ankle. See, my knee. I can't bend it. I mean, I crumble. I go right to the ground if I do it. Greetings from Jersey. I was just doing something for Let's Go Help from Jersey. Lots of stuff. Actually, you know what I found too? I just did a video on is grant money for training. Everybody wants to get trained. You're sitting at home doing nothing. Well, get a certificate in something. And you could use your Pell Grant to pay for that. And there's like $2.5 billion that have not been used that people could use in Pell Grant to pay for that. You can't make $1 million and get the money, but that's okay. Most of us aren't now anyway. And the people who need it most certainly aren't. So there's so many ways now to finance things and actually find the money it had. You're going to have to dig deeper. It's like getting a job. Oh, the first 10 people to say no, that doesn't mean there's no jobs out there, right? They're hiring every day, but you're just not there. And that's why and you have to use people more. You know, the web is good sometimes, you know, and good enough to start. But see, there's more that happens. You know, like so many of these programs that come and go so quickly, you actually have to know ahead of time. So what you have to do is start calling organizations and government offices that usually have this kind of stuff, you know, and say, hey, you know, is anything new happening? Or ask them where other, you know, now that they don't have any more money, ask them, well, who do you think has some more money? See, they're going to know better than you or me because that's their business. They spend their whole day, their whole life, and maybe years and years and years. Love that you're devoted to blessing us. Oh, thank you. Years and years just helping people who need financial assistance. So you talk to them. Hey, where's the new stuff? Who else has this stuff? I mean, so many nonprofits are popping up every day about this. And you look at that website in Utah about the you know, where they say shit. Yes. Sprained kneecaps happen too. It's a half a dozen nonprofit organizations that get the federal money and then hand it out. See, that's why you have to really dig at it and don't just use the internet. You got to get on that phone, personally talk to people that are in this business of helping people. So you learn about things that other people don't know. Because if everybody knows about it, you know, it's gone. Yeah, you've got to be smart enough to find that job nobody asked about. And then see people on the inside who already know about it, know it before it's happened, right? That's why a lot of jobs are that way. You know, they're already, you know, filled. They have to advertise them by law or whatever it is, but they're filled already because the insider people know and they apply and they're the ones who probably get it, you know. So that's what you have to do for this if you really want to get at it. And there's billions, trillions. I mean, can you imagine with the way higher education it is and training is so needed that there's $2.5 billion sitting unused that they didn't use, you know. God. You know, and so that's right. I mean, people, bless their heart, they may be right when they say there is no money. That's what they know. Didn't Trump teach us all that there's many answers to the question? Even to science, there's many answers, no matter what. So that's like, it's too big a complex world to know everything and know every source, you know. So that's why you have to really bust bust some work, and I see that, and that's what's so great about Let's Go Help. I see this, just the people are saying how much they had to put in. If you remember something, go over and look at the testimonials. Go to Units, and see the testimonial page. Yeah, it took me a while. I had to do this and that and everything, but I got, $7,000 to do it, whatever it is, and it's coming up all the time. Now I'm going to do another video, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, about how many grants just started today across the country. Sure, that may not be you. That's not the point. The point is that they're happening. Now, what I'm hoping is that encourages you, okay, you didn't find one, but it's happening, so maybe it was. You have to have another push to make it to the to the mountaintop, right? Because it gets tiring, it gets hard. Nobody likes doing hard stuff. And you get rejected. Nobody likes being rejected. So all that stuff in life, and that's really what life is about. I mean, I found in myself, the most growth I've had in my lives is when things happen. I had 2-3 businesses that failed. I had a computer software company back in the 70s that failed. Man, I must have been the only one in the world who had a computer software company back then that failed. But thank God, man, I learned so much from it. It's sort of like relationships too. A lot of failed marriages, and you learn from that. That's what life is. It's the way we teach lesson. Why pay $100,000 to get an MBA? You can start a business for free and fail. Oh, and by the way, the new thing I sent just a couple days ago, there's a free course on how to start your home-based business online for free. They teach you step by step. It's a free online course on everything. Doesn't cost anything. It doesn't cost anything to start the business and everything. And this is at an SBDC. I forget where it is. Maybe New Jersey, maybe Missouri. I forget, man. I can't remember. And I got the link there. So it's starting a business for free. If you're a member, just ask me and I'll send you that. I mean, just all the new stuff that this country is still going. Sure, a lot of it's screwed up and we got to work on that stuff, and it may take a long time to figure out how to do it best. Who knows? But there's also a lot of good stuff happening, and a lot of stuff that you can use, and a lot of opportunities. But they're not going to come to you. All the pretty girls aren't going to knock on your door. Oh, is Matthew available today? No. You have to get out there and show you're available, and what's going on. And then what happens, tell you the truth, I mean, I feel, and this is an old man talking, and everybody's life is different, but that the more you do that, the more things might happen by accident, And that's why every business I started, I mean, I had 2 that failed, but I had dozens more that I started and failed. These are businesses that are going and failed. But that leads you to the one you have to do. It's sort of like dating, dating, a lot of bad dates where you get you to think through more what you really should do and choose and whatever. And that's the only way to do it, is by experience. You can't sit in a classroom and learn how to swim. You gotta get your ass in the water. And when you drown, then you go into where it's still safe. You could touch the bottom and try it again. And keep doing. But get out of the classroom, anything you want to do, and just keep trying. You have to. That's the only way to get through this stuff. No one has a magic answer. I don't. What I hope I give you is sources to try. I'm going to give you failing places. It's true. I've written 100 books and only 10 made money, so I have good data on how successful I am. I'm right 10% of the times. But we all are, man. If you want to accomplish anything, and now it's harder than ever to accomplish anything. So get up and be prepared to fall, trip, and get a sprained knee, and keep going. Because the alternative is pretty shitty. That's That keeps me going. I want to be here sucking as much out of life as I can. I don't know how much time I have left, and that's what I think we all should do. It's fun out there. There's a lot to do. There's a lot of problems to solve, a lot of people to help, and we all could do it. And if we all get in that mode, boy, then we don't feel ripped off, We feel that this is a nice community. But you have to do your part. We all do. Talk to you soon. Thanks for putting up hope tomorrow, too.